Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Daniel Gigasa, and this is the Divo show. Welcome everybody. Um, sorry, I'm adjusting my camera over here. It moved and trying to get it adjusted. If you're watching us on Facebook, on any of the four channels, thank you for joining us. Please make sure to enter into the video part so you can enter your comments. Thank you all of you who are watching us on LinkedIn. You can also share this video and comment. If you're watching us on Twitter, retweet it for us. And you're also part of the conversation, so don't be left out. You just have to go into the video to make sure that your comments are noticed. And for those of you watching us on YouTube, thank you for joining. Would you do me a favor if you're on YouTube? Will you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell? Make sure that you're notified whenever one of these shows or any of the other shows on the network are aired. Remember, we have several shows on, so I want to make sure that you get notified when all those shows are coming up. Hi, Quan. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. How are you? Thank you for joining me. For everybody watching, there is a way to join. Where did I leave it? Sorry, guys. There you go. Here it is. Remember, if you want to be read, all you have to do is put me in the comment sections, and I go down the list. So the next person in line is the person to get it. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us, Juan. I'm glad that you're doing well. Today, let me make sure that Rosie, welcome, and you're most welcome, Juan. Thank you for being here. Let me make sure that this is upright and you guys can see that, and you guys can hear me okay, correct? I think you can hear me okay. Otherwise, you wouldn't be answering, correct? So remember, there's also, if you would like, it's not obligation. You don't have to do this, but if you want to tip, that is my information, the card Divo on Venmo or Cash App. So if you are willing and able to do a donation. Otherwise, just hang around and let's get started. Who wants to go first? Remember, all you have to do is say me in the comment sections, and I will pull the card for you. Today, I'm using my regular energy cards, but I've got the love cards out. I've got unicorns. So there's no specific questions, remember. But if you want to, you can always send me a message for a private session. And today we're on at 4 because I have a meeting at 5. But remember, come next week, we're back at 5 o'clock. So this is just for today. I lost my thought there for a minute. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back next week at 5 o'clock. Today it's 4 o'clock because I have an appointment. But 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then, are you on TikTok? If you're on TikTok, catch me every morning. I'm on TikTok Monday through Friday mornings with my Breakfast con las Comadres show about 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So go to TikTok, find me, the Card Divo, and join the show in the mornings. And you might get a reading there too. All right, so we're going to start with Michelle. All right, Michelle. So there is you've got your heart up right now. Your heart is open. Your heart is ready to accept love. And I feel like this is not necessarily just love from a relationship, but love all around. So the work that you've been doing on yourself, the extra effort that you've been taking on loving you, because everybody remember, if you don't, as RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? So, Michelle, this extra love and attention that you're putting on you is allowing you to open. I'm going to try this today, see if this is better. There we go. So, Michelle, this extra love and energy that you're putting in yourself is showing. You show the love around you. And this is going to open you up for the weekend to allow yourself to be in touch with more people. So as folks are attracted to your energy, it's not making a difference, is it? I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't. There we go. That's better. I want to make sure that as you are headed into the weekend, that you are surrounded by the love that you want and the love you want and the love you need. I feel like right now, whatever you're going through requires a little extra attention. So make sure you give yourself that little extra bit of love. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense to you. Rosie wanted relationships. So we're going to pull out the relationships card. Why can't I talk today? I think because I woke up early. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and I could not sleep. It was at 9 o'clock, but I was up at 6, like ready. All they did was a checkup, just make sure to see where things are going. I have blood work I have to do and a scan coming up. So pray to God that everything comes out okay. Rosie, there is the honeymoon stage. So are we going through some exciting changes? Are we getting excited over love, over relationships? Are we in that stage right now where things feel and sound pretty good? You know, all your senses are fluttering. Because yeah, you got to stay optimistic. Don't let whatever little bickering or argument or misunderstanding affect the way that you're seeing love and the way that you're moving forward. Things are happening okay, and things will continue to happen okay, but you got to stay optimistic about it. Let's not pick at this. Let's not dissect what's going on around you with love and relationships. Keep moving forward, and please follow the instructions that are down at the bottom. Just follow the directions right here for anybody who's just joining in. So what was I saying? So, I tell you, I'm a little out of it. So people, if I sound out of it, it's because my head is not in the right place today, but only because I woke up really early. So, Rosie, do not pick at the situation. Do not dissect the situation. Enjoy it. Let it surround you and let vulnerability be okay. Be okay with being a little vulnerable. Yeah, see, be okay with having a little fun. Everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out, as long as you give it a chance, as long as you give it an opportunity. So enjoy it. Enjoy this time in your life. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Juanito. All right, let me get it for Juanito. And how's everybody doing? It is Friday. What do you have planned for 4th of July? What is on your schedule? Do you do fireworks where you live? Juanito, what's going on with the broken heart? Are our feelings hurt right now? Are our emotions a little low? Is something happening that is getting you down? Yeah. So is this new journey that you're about to head on getting you a little low? So this new chapter in your life that you're starting, I feel like even though you're going to start this new chapter or you're heading on this new chapter, it's not something that you totally want to do. So the separation from people, places, and things as you move forward may not be what you want to do, but it's something that I feel like you need to do. So yeah, it's got you all tied up at the moment, but you'll find the answers. You're going to find the way to make it through it. It's not the easiest transition for you, but it's going to work out. So even though you feel brokenhearted at the moment, let the journey that you're going to, although it has you tied up, it's a positive journey for you because it's already set on its way. So as you're separating from people, places, and things, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. It's for the better right now. So go on that journey, see what you learn, and then you'll be okay. You're going to be okay. I hope that made sense. Rosie, we did relationships. Michelle says, thank you. Yes, very much. Okay, awesome. Hey, Patricia, how are you doing? Leandra, ¿cómo estás? Leandra, let's get this for you. For all of you, I know I've recognized some names from my TikTok show. So thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Remember, we go down the list. All you have to do is say me once in the comment section, and I'll come to you. Leandra, we have to strategize. Planning is good, and this is for everybody. Planning is good, but you have to have a strategy for what you're going to do. In case what you want doesn't work out, do you have a plan B? And you're like, I don't need a plan B. Yes, we do. Everybody always needs a plan B, not to get you away from your destination, but how to get to your destination when roadblocks happen, when things happen. Yeah, because see, you're really connected right now. There's your seventh chakra. You're all connected up here. So you are seeing yourself in the most divine light possible. And right now that you are looking at yourself in the best light, this is the best time to have the strategy to get to the next level, to get to the next part of this journey. Yeah, you got the strength to do it. Even when you think you can't, even when you think you don't have enough strength to get through it, you do. You're going to make it through. Just make sure that you stay connected to yourself, stay connected to your higher power, to the universe, to life, to get you through this part of the journey. But make sure you have a strategy. Don't just go all crazy and think that things are going to work out. Make sure that you're tapping into your higher power, into that most divine version of you in your crown chakra, so that you can move forward. But trust your strength that it's going to make you forward. You're roaring like roaring like a lion. You got the wings to go with it, and you're ready to go. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense for you. Who do we got next? Patricia. Patricia says, me. Of course you. Where are we? My computer rolled up. There she is. We're kind of short. I think people don't, because we're at 4 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock. People are like, where is he? They're going to be on at 5 o'clock going, where is Daniel? But if nobody shows up, stick around. We'll do another round. We'll go through it again. So, Patricia, there is your magician in the mirror. This represents you. This represents the power that you have to manifest and make things happen. But you gotta count on your community. This new things that you're manifesting, this new adventure, this new journey, this new project. You can do this, but I say this with love. You can't do it all by yourself. So let the people around you help you. Even when you're like, I can do it. I am strong. Nobody's saying you're not strong. It's just you're going to need some of this community for support, to vent, to let things out, to celebrate with. Sometimes we forget that both grieving and celebrations are better when you do it in community. So make sure that your community helps you out. But don't worry about the one, see, especially when it comes to these contracts. So is there a contract that's either you're signing a contract or a contract is dissolving? So as you're moving forward and manifesting these things that you want in life, your community is going to help you, especially when it comes to the contracts, either the signing of the contract or the dissolvement. I feel like you're signing a contract to bring in things. So either are you starting a business? Are you launching something new for you that requires contracts and signage? So make sure you sign things. Make sure you check the I's and T's crossed, I's dotted, P's and Q's, and make sure that everything's right as you sign this contract. But you're going in the right direction. Just not that you can't, but I don't feel like this part of your trip should be all by yourself. So what she says, nothing for the 4th of July, dressing my knee. Okay, well, healing energy going your way. Juanito says that, yes, it makes sense. You are most welcome, sir. Patricia says, thank you, you're welcome too. You started sharing, so maybe you will get more people. I hope so. And meanwhile, we have Danny. Hi, Danny. Welcome to the show. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook, share this with your friends. If you're on LinkedIn, you can also share it on your page. Twitter, you can retweet it. And YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and like the page. Remember, on all of these channels, you can hit the notification button. Make sure that you get notified when the show is on. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be back next week at 5 o'clock. Today's just 4 o'clock because I have an event or I have a meeting later. So but we're going to do Danny right now. Also, for those of you that don't know, I have been working. If you're a regular to the show, you've heard me talk about this. I have been working on my own oracle cards. And I have a sample deck. I created a sample deck. So if not a lot of people show up, I might just pull them out and play with those and see what you guys think about those. Danny, we have enough. Let's let go of the worry, let go of the stress, let go of the anxiety. There is enough to go around. You have enough. There's enough love. There's enough health, abundance, money, and happiness. There is enough. So let go of the anxiety that there won't be enough to go around. See, especially when it comes to love, you are loved. You are loved. There are people around you that love you and they care for you. Now, do you have enough inner love to get you through this moment? Yeah. See, there's a good balance around you. The reason that sometimes we forget that things are balanced is because there is a start and a finish, life and death, light and dark, tears and happiness, etc. So if you feel like everything is balanced right now, then it feels uncomfortable, it's probably because you haven't been in that position very often. What that means is that like if you have everything that you need right now because love is around you and you're balanced. That angel of balance, mirala, there she is, bringing you some peace and tranquility. The angel of balance is around you right now. So you might say it's because on this side somebody is passing, and on this side somebody is being born. That's balance. So enjoy this moment that is happening around you. And as long as everything is in balance, feel that love around you, and it's going to work out for you. It's going to be okay. You're in a good position, even when it feels uncomfortable. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. All right, for everybody watching, this is the card Divo. And Leo Garcia, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Leo Garcia was watching us on the Christian and Daniel show on Wednesday, and we will be he'll be guest hosting on the Christian and Daniel show soon. So Leo, I will be sending you a message to get you set up with that. So stick around. Don't. I will be sending you information for the show. Make sure in the messages that if I didn't get your email address, make sure that I get it. But we have you on our list for a guest host. So just stick around. Leo, mira, there's a contract for you too, Leo. Are we about to go embark on a new journey? Is there something new coming up for you? Be careful. Be careful that with the troubles and the troubles that can come with this contract. Be careful with as we are. If we are separating from a person, place, or thing, be very aware of the agreements or the way that things will be separated. This can cause a little tension. Yeah, it's going to get you a little tied up in situations. So just pay attention to any agreements, any contracts, anything that you agreed on as they come apart, the energy that can bring, the anxiety that can bring with it. So just pay very much attention to that. I'm going to pull one more for you. Yeah, things are going to come undone a little bit. So especially with things that usually were working really well. So the contracts and it's going to bring a little bit hostilities because it's going to get you all tied up when it comes to the things that used to be together. Things that used to work together, they're starting to set apart. So any collaborations, any I can't find the word. Any collaborations that you had or any contributions or consulting services type, just pay attention to that, and contracts that might be dissolving and the issues that can come up with that. So just pay attention to those things. I don't think there's a bad ending to it. I just think that the way it's working out is not working out. So if that makes sense. All right. So Patricia said she went to go get her sister-in-law. Yes, bring the sister-in-law over. Danny says it made perfect sense. I'm glad Leo is good. You're welcome, Leo. You're welcome. And Karen, hi, comadre Karen. Karen joins me every morning on TikTok for breakfast with las comadres. We We make coffee. We have coffee. I eat my oatmeal, and I do readings on TikTok. So join me in the mornings. And that's at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Karen, there is your fifth chakra. Things to be said, things to be revealed. Are there some truths that you're keeping from yourself? Especially when it comes to taking some action. I think this is the prime moment for you to start speaking up your truth, first to yourself. And we've talked about this on the show and other shows. Before I say the truth to anybody else, before I go off and be like, I got to tell you the truth. Before you do that, you got to tell the truth to yourself. Like really talk to yourself and go, where am I? And the 5 things that I just talked about, is there love, health, abundance, money, and happiness? Do I have those 5 things? Am I missing any of that? And is this me, or is this somebody else keeping it from me? Oh, 2 cards came up. This is about your personal value. This is about finding your value at the moment. And here's that broken heart. So sometimes I talk about this on all my shows. Action, reaction. An action will cause a reaction, and those will cause a positive and a negative. I feel like I'm a little off-centered. Is it just me? There we go. So action will cause a reaction, positive and a negative. So as you are using your voice to speak your truth and take some actions, is this going to bring some value to you, but also bring a little bit of a broken heart? It could, as we talk about it. Your action is going to cause a positive reaction, which is you're going to find your value. Negative reaction is that some hearts will be broken, either yours or somebody else. So what is this action that you need to take when it comes to your own personal truth? It's time. It's time. Do it. Just speak it. It's better to speak your truth now and walk away from the situation happy than to stick around and not be true to yourself, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. Leo Garcia said, yeah, yay, yes, of course, you're coming on the show. I'm very excited to be able to have you. You watched the Pixar film, loved it. Luca or Soul? Because we talked about 2 on the show. For those of you that don't know, on the Christian and Daniel shows, we do picks of the week. So we talk about movies or shows that we're watching. And this week, I talked about Luca and Soul. Excellent movies on Pixar. Go check them out. Very queer. I guess it makes sense at the end of Pride Month, right? Patricia's back. Thank you. You're not sure? Well, keep that in the back of your file cabinet. Things usually pop up later. So you're welcome, Leo. You're welcome. Jacqueline Arcadia, how you doing, mommy? Welcome back to the show. Let's get you some cards. There's the happy family you were looking for. You were looking for some peace in the family situation. There it is. But this is going to take you on a little journey. In order to get to that moment of happiness, to get to that place of happiness that you've been looking for, it's going to take you on a little tour, a little, Jacqueline, this is your life. Yeah, because here's your sixth chakra. Your 6th chakra is about your dreams and your goals. So if your goal is to have this happy family, it's going to take a little work to get there. Not that it's stressful, not that it's going to be hard work. It's just going to take you a little work to get to that position that you want. Remember, happiness doesn't grow on trees. It takes a little effort or work. We don't just like, oh, I'm going to be happy. Sometimes situation calls for us to put a little bit of elbow grease into it. So if this part of your journey is requiring you, for you to be happy, it's requiring you to go on a little journey. As long as you keep your goals and your dreams intact, things are going to happen. But you got to stay in touch with your dreams and goals. What are they? Are you writing them down? Do you have a vision board? Do you have a journal? What are you doing to keep your dreams and goals in mind? Sticky notes on the mirror in the bathroom, something on the magnet on the refrigerator door, maybe something taped to your door on the way out of the house. What are you doing to keep you focused on your dreams and goals? Because in order to reach that happy family, you're going to have to fight yourself. Because I feel like there's some people around you that don't necessarily like it when you're happy, because you're more assertive, you're more aggressive, you're harder, you're tougher when you're happy, and you're weaker when you're sad. And they like the weaker version of you. You don't. So stop it. So pay attention, set your dreams and goals, and you'll see that you're going in the right direction. That makes sense? I hope that made sense. Oh, that made sense. Celeste Salazar, welcome. Hi. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. Yes, and as long as your friends read the comment at the bottom, you are good. Celeste. Celeste, you've got the world in your hands right now. It's right in front of you. And you got the heart in your hands. Man, and you, body, mind, and spirit, you are very coordinated at the moment. So if you are just seeking validation that you have things in front of you, then you definitely do. Keep doing things with your heart. Yes, we all want to make money. We all want the financial stability. But I feel like right now, if this is professional, make sure that you are putting your heart into it. Stick to your strategy. Stick to the way you want to do things. The way that you're thinking about see, there's a good balance of heart, and mind. So your mind and your heart are in the right place. That together will make your spirit feel better, and the spirit will bring you your world. Does that make sense? I think you're on the right track. I think you're trying, don't let people tell you that you need to do this and that to make more money. And you would make more money if you did this, and you would make more money if you did that. And then we're all like, but what's the point? I'm not happy. And yes, money will make us temporarily happy, but it was not going to bring you the happiness that you're looking for. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, she did say me, so we got her. Both. Luca was amazing. Yes, it was amazing. It was amazing. So it was so beautiful. They both have such beautiful stories. And yes, those little boys. Oh my God! Okay. I first of all, when I saw Luca, I was like, "That's me as a little boy." But it so reminded me of like me having these crushes on little boys that I knew when I was a little boy, right? So thank you. That's what I wanted to know. I'm going through journey, and if it makes sense, yes, you're on the right journey. Keep going. You're on the right path. Makes sense. Great. I'm glad it made sense to you. Thank you. So there's nobody else on cue. So I'm going to show y'all, if y'all don't mind. Remember, before anybody says anything, I made these myself, and these are the I know you can't really see it. These are the temporary cards that I made. This is the prototype for my oracle cards, and they each have a word on them, and they have different colors. So there's the root, there's the sacral, there's the solar plex, heart, there is throat, third eye, and the crown. And we're going to change the color on this one to a silver. But these are the decks. So I am so excited to start working on this. So I've had some friends play with them. Gabe Lito, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Gabe is such a good friend of mine. He just had a birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Gabe. Happy late birthday from everybody here at the Card Divo and Little Mexican Productions. I hope you had a good birthday. So let's give everybody, if y'all can give Gabe a happy birthday shout out, that would be awesome. Let's get him some cards. So, Gabe, there is the door to spirit. And there is the abundance that comes with it. And here is your fifth chakra, all about your voice. We just had the voice card pop up a minute ago before you joined us. So in order for you to find that balance in your spirit that you're looking for, you've got to realize that you have everything that you need at the moment. It's really important for everybody watching, before the universe gives us more, we need to be appreciative of what we have at the moment. And appreciation isn't just for the good things in life. We have to appreciate both the good and the bad, because in the good, we find the celebration, and in the bad, we find the lessons. So make sure that as you are moving forward to spirit, that you are finding the gratefulness is in everything that's happening around you. But make sure that you are using your fifth chakra. Make sure that you are speaking. Are you being completely honest with yourself about everything that's going on around you, especially when it comes to spirit and the things that you do have? Be honest with yourself. And we were just talking about this with somebody else a minute ago. Make sure that you were being really honest with you, and then you can start being honest with other people. Yeah, because here's the females with coin. So there's the female energy within you that has the money issues. So pay attention to that. So before you get involved in anything else, make sure that you're paying attention to that feminine energy that is watching out for the money. So pay attention to the financial side, pay attention to what you need to be grateful for, and that's going to open up and allow that energy in your spirit to grow. And in there, but it all starts with having that first conversation with yourself. Are you being honest with yourself? Are you really talking to yourself? Are you speaking the truth? And if you are, then great. But if you're not, what are you keeping from yourself? If y'all don't know, we've talked about this on the show. Sometimes we keep things from ourselves. We don't tell ourselves everything to kind of deflect or keep things away or deny the situation. We are very deceiving to ourselves, and we need to be careful with that. So as you are moving along, make sure that you're telling yourself the truth. And that's one of those things. Are you telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we don't. So Telly, hi Telly, welcome. Telly, here's the indecision. So it's time to make some decisions. It may not be the most comfortable thing you want to do right now. You may think that it's going to cause more problems than you should. But if you don't make the decision, the universe is going to do it for you. Yeah, because even here it is. Even if it's going to cause a little problems, it's time to make some decisions. So if you are facing a moment of yes, no, left, right, up, down, and you're not making decisions, somebody's going to make the decision for you. And it's going to cause some storms. It's going to cause some problems. So make sure that you are making the decisions necessary right now. I'm going to put it this way. If you make a decision, there's going to be some people aren't going to like it. If you don't make a decision, some people aren't going to like it. So why not do what you feel is the right thing? Do the thing that you feel it's best at the moment. Make a decision for you, and you'll see how that fixes. At least you know that. It's like, for instance, okay, so here's the example that I've given before. Say, for instance, and this is for everybody watching, say, for instance, you have a house full of people, and you're going to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? You ran out of peanut butter, but you only have enough money to buy either crunchy or smooth. And you know that some people like crunchy, and you know that some people like smooth. When you go to the store, which one do you buy? I would buy the one that I like, because if people are going to be mad at me anyway, at least I'm enjoying the peanut butter. So right now, Telly, as you're moving forward and you're making the decisions, make a decision with you in mind. What do you want? Because you're going to irritate some people either ways. So there's going to be some hostilities and there's going to be some storms. So at least make the decision where you're going to be happy. Don't make decisions Don't make a decision you're going to be unhappy and people are going to be mad at you. That doesn't make sense. So make a decision that makes sense to you, and you'll see how things get resolved better. You think better and you resolve things better when you're happy. That's logical. That's the way it's happening. Does that make sense to you? I hope that makes sense to you. Where's Leo? Leo says, thank you. That's what I wanted to know. I'm going through a journey It all makes sense. Oh, no, sorry. That's not, we already said that one. Leo, I wanted to design my own deck. Oh, take a look at this art and let me know what you think. I will look at it. Will you send it to me in a private message, and I'll look at it in the message when I'm done? Um, Tegan, hi. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. And I am going to have to do, I'm shuffling right down in the microphone for you guys to hear. How horrible. Oh, I will show you my Venmo here. There you go. And this is for Tegan. Tegan, here is your second chakra. We are balancing your chakras. So it's fearless and fear. You can't have a little bit of fearless. Can't be a little bit fearless without a little bit of fear. So you've got the second chakra angel talking to you at the moment. Especially as we're going through feelings and emotions. Yeah. So as you're moving through your feelings and emotions of the broken heart, your angel of balance is saying, hey, this is just balancing what's going on around you. We're just balancing what's happening to you. If you want to navigate through these feelings and emotions in the best way, you've got to have a strategy. You've got to have a strategy. And the strategy card came up in the early first readings that we did. So make sure that you have a strategy in hand as you are moving forward, as you are working through these feelings and emotions of the broken heart. You've got to have the strategy to get through it so that you can feel balanced. But you are better than you think. It hurts. Do feelings hurt? Yeah. When we have a broken heart, does it hurt? Does it feel bad? Emotions, lots of feelings. Yes. But you're good. You're good. But in order to get through this a lot easier, you've got to navigate through the feelings and emotions. So make sure that you feel it. The 5 steps of grievance. Make sure that you go through those before you say, I'm great. You're not fine. Okay. You're not fine. Let's work through those to make sure that you're at the place where you need to be. But give yourself permission to navigate through all the feelings and emotions, and you're going to be okay. But there has to be a strategy, but you're really a lot more balanced than you give yourself credit for. And that's really important to know. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Tegan says, happy birthday, Gabe. Happy birthday. Experiencing all of the above. Oh, don't we all sometimes? There is my Venmo down at the bottom. Thank you for asking. Hola, Manuela, ¿cómo estás? Saludos. Saludos, ¿cómo estamos? And Joseph says me. So let's do Joseph next. There we go. Hola, Joseph. How are you doing, sir? I'm so glad to see you here. So glad to see some of my regulars. Thank you for coming back. Remember, we'll be back at 5 o'clock next week. Today is just because I have an appointment at 5 and I had to do a show earlier. And I didn't want to do one later. Excuse me. That was nasty. Sorry. Joseph, you are healing, sir. We're starting to heal some of those pains, that ouch that we were going through. Yeah, because you finally realized what wasn't happening, what wasn't working. I realized that. I realize that. I see that as you are healing yourself, for everybody watching, as you start healing from the inside, as you start lighting that inner light, it shines a light on the shadows that we were. And the shadows is where we have all the deceit. We were just talking about Gabe in the throat chakra. As you start speaking your truth, it turns on that inner light. And that inner light showcases, it shows everything, people, places, and things that have been deceiving you, including you. They start shining. They start like roaches. They start running. Yeah, there you go. The world is going to be in front of you. You've got the world in front of you, Joseph. But as long as you stop lying to yourself and stop accepting the lies from other people, then you can start doing the healing process. So give yourself permission to heal. You want that world? You want to take over the world? Then be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself and believe the things that you see, believe the things that you feel, trust your gut feeling, and don't fall for the deceit anymore, and keep the healing process going. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. All right. Patricia says, it happens. Yes, the burpees happen. Did you know what it is? I made some salsa, and it is so hot, and I had it for lunch, and that's when I'm burping the salsa. You were so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Telly. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. What else do we got? I have about 5 more minutes to go. So I'm going to do a general card for all of us. And so for everybody watching, I'm going to take this off so that people that come on can't comment anymore, so that we're done with that. That sounded so good. Yes, I made some fresh salsa, and oh my God, I make serranos and tomatoes, and it was so hot, so delicious. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. For everybody watching, you can, if you miss any of this, remember, you can rewatch it later. So make sure that you pay attention to this later. So we're going to start with the root chakra. In your root chakra, we're going to pay attention for everybody. Success. Are you afraid of success at the moment? Are you panicking because you're getting more successful and you're achieving more, and you're a little afraid of the success that is coming with you? It can be personal or professional, but are you intimidated by the success in your life? Especially when it comes to your sexuality. Are you deflecting from your femininity? Can y'all see that? Oops. Sorry, guys. Are you deflecting from your sexuality? So this is sexual. I'm going to put it over here. Your sexuality, are you deflecting from it? Are you avoiding it? Are you keeping your feminine or your masculine out? Check on your moods. Make sure that your moods are in check, to make sure that your sexuality is working for you, so that you can reach the personal success that you're looking for. Happiness. Are you accepting happiness into your heart at the moment? So is your happiness, the level of happiness that you accept, affecting your mood, affecting your sexuality, and affecting the success in your life? Do you feel successful at the moment? On your throat chakra, intentions. Are you setting the right intentions in your throat chakra? I need my glasses. That's what it is. So your intentions in your throat. Are you speaking your intentions? Are you being very specific about the intentions, about the things that you want, which then affects your happiness, affects your mood, affects your sexuality, and affects your personal success? Are y'all taking notes? If you're missing any of this, you can come back and rewatch it. On your third eye, are you manifesting? This is really cool because, are you manifesting what you want in life? Are you setting the intentions with your voice? Are you allowing happiness into your heart, which then alters your moods, which balances your sexuality, which gives you that personal success you've been looking for? Does that make sense? And then finally, your crown chakra. Memories. Are memories from the past holding you back or helping you in the situation? So, are your memories helping you or holding you back from manifesting what you want, setting the intentions you want to succeed, bringing happiness into your life, setting the moods that you want, balancing your sexuality, and reaching the level of success that you want? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Does everybody make sense for everybody? Those are my cards. I dropped one, and I'll pick it up in a minute. But that's kind of how they work, and that's how I kind of make them work, so that you can just pull one card at a time and get the reading that you want. I apologize that you can't see it, but I pressed the wrong button on my phone, and it turned off the camera. Manuela, before I go, yes, I will pull a quick card for you. Manuela, blossom abundance. Make sure you have enough of what you need. So You don't need more right now. It just seems that way, Manuela. No necesitas más. So, así aparenta la situación, pero no necesitas más. Esta es una buena situación y vas a ver que apreciando y viendo lo que tienes, el universo te va a traer más. Así que pon atención a eso. And Marie, Victory, you are getting towards the end of a journey. This is the end of a journey for you, either for personal or professional, but it's you're going to be okay. Like you're coming to a good ending. And I apologize, I have to leave early because I have another appointment at 5 and I need to get ready for that. But thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow. Terco. I'll be back next Friday at 5 o'clock. So make sure you set your timers. If you're watching us on Facebook, look for the reminders. If you're watching us on LinkedIn, you should get the notices. Friends on Twitter, I post the messages there so you can see them. And for all of our friends on YouTube, make sure that you scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell, and it will tell you when the next shows come up. I will see you. Before I go, let me just show you the stuff that I'm supposed to show you, because remember, we have 3 shows on the air. Wednesdays, Chris and Daniel. Fridays, the Car Divo, and Saturdays, I have 2 shows, Put It Together Conversations. Go check out my book, Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game, available in all these 5 establishments. And for now, I want to thank all of you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you back next week. Bye.